Six Nations 2026, folks, is but 1 month away. Who are the favorites? Let's have a look at the bookies' odds and see what they are saying. Is it the French to go back to back? England, who are the highest ranked of the Six Nations sides in terms of world rankings, being third? Or can the Irish bounce back? Do the Scots, Welsh, or Italians have any chance? Let's go through a quick run of the odds and you guys can let us know your thoughts. We'll start at the bottom. Wales finished sixth last year. They got a new coach in Steve Tandy. Are they given much of a chance? Well, no, not really. 1%. Paying like $101. And I've got to say, I'm kind of taking the bookmakers overround out of this to make it a nice clean 100%, but they're essentially playing $101 to win the Six Nations. So you put $1 on, you get 100 back plus your original dollar. Yeah, very, very unlikely for Wales to pull off a 2026 miracle. What about the Italians? They beat Wales last year to get 5th place. Likewise, they got the same odds as Wales. Because the bookies are pretty much saying these guys should be looking forward more to the match with each other than anything else, because that might be their best chance to kind of avoid the wooden spoon. Next, there's Scotland, who last year kind of finished the best of the rest because they were behind the top 3 sides by quite some way, but they beat both the sides below them. So they were the best of the rest. It's kind of always a hope-filled time before the Six Nations for the Scots. They're given 7%. 7%. Ireland is the one team that they really need to learn how to beat because they haven't been Ireland in donkey's years. You tend to have a good record against England. I mean, I know they lost last year to England, but it was only by a point at Twickenham. And England had a really good year. So that was maybe, I don't know, one of the better results, even if it wasn't a win. And what wasn't the best year for Scottish rugby. But yeah, 7%. So the Scots are paying $13 to get it done in the Six Nations. It'd be lovely. Be a hell of a storyline, but it's not really favoured. Top 3, the next is Ireland, and I can kind of understand why the bookies have got Ireland as third favourites, paying $6, and it's because of the fixtures lists. Ireland have to play England and France away, which I guess has been kind of taken into account when people are looking at where to chuck their money. Yeah. It's tough. I mean, it's been done before. France last year were up against it and had to go to Dublin and get a win after losing at Twickenham, and they did it. So it's doable. France did it in a year where they had England and Ireland away. Still got a Six Nations title. So far from impossible, but Ireland are not being given massive odds on that one. And then England, 24%, are still underdogs below France. They do have France away. Le Crunch is in round 5 of the Six Nations this year. That one does seem like a very, very tasty fixture, but that does mean if you've got good maths and you can add up to 100, France are just over 50% favourites. They're paying $1.62. England at $3.50 for that Six Nations. So, yeah, the pressure is a little bit on France with those 2 home games. I feel like France maybe do a little bit better when the expectations are not upon them. England are certainly flying high. They finished last year only losing the 1 game the entire year. They went on a hell of a winning run. So how long can that winning run go under that sexy man Steve Borthwick? I'm not sure, but those are the odds. We've done depth charts for all of these teams if you want to go back and look at 2025 to see how they were looking with their squads and why I'm calling Steve Borthwick sexy. There'll be links to a playlist there if you want to check them out to see what each coach was up to, or in the case of Wales, multiple coaches. But anyway, you guys take care of yourselves. We'll look forward to the Six Nations in a month's time. Apologies if any startling bits of news have happened before now and the Six Nations, like key injuries or whatnot, because I am pre-recording this video in 2025 as I head off on holiday with my mum and my family. So apologies if I've not mentioned something pretty crucial. But anyway, you guys take care of yourselves and I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.